Hey there everybody, it's Susan with Pumpkin Hill Stampers. I have another show and tell card for you with the So Santa set. This time I'm pairing it with the Swirls and Curls Textured Embossing folder. I've used this before, so I hope you're enjoying it. This time, last time I used it, I mentioned that I was going to do another one where I flipped it over and used where it's the debossed side, so things are pressed in instead of pushed out. So I thought that looked a little more like snow than the last one I did where I wanted it to look like waves. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll show you how I stamped and put this one together. It's really pretty simple, so if you enjoy coloring, this might be a good one for you to case or a set for you to pick up to use. So this is an all Whisper White card. I have a thick Whisper White card base. As I said, I've run thick Whisper White through the embossing folder on the Big Shot, and this time instead of using the side that's all puffed up, I'm going to use the side that's all pressed in as my outside look. So let me go ahead and snail that on to the front of my card. Oops. Oh good, it's going to be forgiving. Put that on the front of my card. You ever do that? You put it down and it's not quite where you want it. Pull it up gently. Sometimes it's forgiving. Alright, so there's that. Now I am going to use blends again today, so I'm stamping in Memento Black. If you're going to use watercolor pencils or your Stampin' Write markers or even aqua painters or blender pens to do your coloring, you should use the Stays On Black instead. Okay, so Memento for blends and Stays On for watercoloring. So I'm going to stamp Santa on his Hot Wheelin' bike here. Then I've taken it to the Big Shot and I cut it out with a great big circle die from the layering circles. So I've already done that. And now we just have to color it. So I'm going to zoom in. You can watch me color. Now this one I used a lot of different colors. And for the small parts I'm going to use the fine tip point on my blend marker, and for the bigger sections I'm going to use the paintbrush tip. So it's nice that we both ends. So let me start with Santa's suit. So Santa's suit I'm using Cherry Cobbler Red. Now after I did this, I thought, oh, I'd really like him in maybe the new Lovely Lipstick Red, but I haven't purchased the Lovely Lipstick Red blend as of yet, so this is what I have, which I'm happy with. But we do have the other color available if you like more of a bright red. So I'm just going to work in all these little details, trying to leave the white part of his suit white. We do have the color lifter that will help you take color off where you don't want it to be, but if you can be extra careful and not get it where you're not going to want it, that's always maybe a little bit easier. I'm going to do the inside of his buckle. Okay, so there's my Santa suit. I'm going to do my ivory for his face. I'm going to leave his hair and his hands, assuming that they have mittens on, white. I just have to do the little cheek and nose. Now I'm going to pick up browns. I was trying to think of what kind of color I would want his motorbike to be. And at first I thought, oh, a nice red one, but I thought that might be too much red on the card. But of course, when you make it, you can color it in color you want it. But I decided to use the bronze color, kind of give him that metal finish. And after I get the bronze colored in here, I'm going to go back with my Wink of Stella and give it some glitz, so it's going to be a shiny motorbike. And so I think that dressed it up just a little bit. So let me go ahead and finish coloring in all these little pieces of the bike. Okay. Now let's get some more color on here. So this one has a lot of areas to color. So this one might take you a little while, but if you're like me, you really like to color, and so you don't mind that it's got all these pieces. Just, if you're going to make, 100 cards that are all the same, start early, pace yourself. It does take a little time, and these are the kind of things you want to do nicely. So do your best work, take your time, and enjoy it. Okay, so now I've got Santa's suit. Let's do his boots next. Now I'm going to use the dark smoky slate for his boots. One, because I haven't received my basic black blend yet, which is on order. So I'm just going to use the gray. I would prefer the black, but gray is going to work just fine. I'm going to do his seat on his bike with the gray. And I'm also going to do his little seat belt here with the gray. Okay, and his little belt. And that buckle. Okay. So there's that. Let's see. Shall we do the pack? So I've got a teddy bear hanging off the back here. I'm going to do him in crumb cake. Give him some color. Fun little teddy. Alright, then I'm going to come in with light crumb cake, and I'm going to do some packaging. Now I'm going to try to not get the crumb cake in the sections where we have ribbons and bows. So we can come back in with ribbons and bows and other colors. Now the last time I did it, I used Night of Navy as part of the packaging color, but I think this time I'm going to stick it all with the crumb cake. I think I like that. Okay, so let's see. We need to put some bows on there. So I'm going to pick up light Old Olive. Give some of those packages Old Olive bows. And then I'm going to use the cherry cobbler on there too. I think I'll use the dark cherry cobbler. That way it's a little bit different than the color of our bag. How's that? And I'm going to give the little teddy bear his little bow hanging here. He's got a spot of color. Alright, so now the wheels, we could leave them as white walls, but I don't think motorcycles actually have white wall tires, so probably won't do that. So I'm going to use the two shades of gray. So I've got the dark smoky slate coming around on the tire, and I'm going to use the light smoky slate for the inside. That hubcap area. Okay. Let's see. Oh, his sunglasses. Alright, do his sunglasses, and let's see, his motorbike has a little light on it, so let's give that some color. That little handlebar. Alright, so I think we're done coloring. So like I said, I'm going to use the Wink of Stella, and I'm going to add some sparkle to the bronze that I put on his motorbike. Isn't that fun? So a nice shiny bike or scooter, and I think I'm going to just paint a little bit in the snow down here. There's some shininess there. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put the layers together. So I've already done the base. I do need to make a tag. I'm going to go ahead and punch with my triple banner punch out of Thick Whisper White, a banner. And I'm going to stamp with Cherry Cobbler, and the cute little saying for this one is just scooting by with a Christmas high. Stamp that in my banner. Now I'm going to add that to the back of my circle. So I'm just going to flip this guy over, add some snail right in there, and just position him like that. Then we're going to come in with some dimensionals. Maybe put a couple on the banner here. It's a little bit long, we want it all supported. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's going to go on the front of our card. So wherever you want to put him. Oh, looks like my banner might be a little bit long this time. So be careful not to go too far, but that'll work. So there's that. Okay, and then we don't want naked envelopes, so I'm going to bring the holly stamp in. And I've done this on a previous card. I'm just going to put it up here in the corner. So there's that. And then if you want to add a little bit on the inside, you of course could use another saying on the inside. But I think I'm just going to put some of this on the 2 corners. Okay? So there you have it. So that's another show and tell with the So Santa stamp set and the Curls and Swirls embossing folder out of the holiday catalog. So I hope you are enjoying these. Always give me a thumbs up or comment below. You can subscribe here so you don't miss any of my videos, and more importantly, you can subscribe to my show and tell news, which comes out on Tuesday. All of this week's videos are on next week's edition, and you also get access to the PDF tutorial. So I hope you're enjoying those and taking advantage of all the free stuff that I share with you guys. I really enjoy what I do, and I greatly appreciate you letting me know. So enjoy, get your holiday cards going, and enjoy, have some fun stamping today. Alright everybody, I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.